Good to be here. Thank you guys for coming out. I am super excited about coaching the Blowfish here in my hometown. Grateful to Bill, Theo, and everyone for giving me this chance. Thank everybody for coming out. Especially want to thank Lori, my fiance, for coming out here today. So for me, like I said, Bill said before, and it's been published a couple times, but I just grew up a couple miles from here, maybe not even that. I can remember with a couple guys in our neighborhood, we would walk up here to Ballpark Road and just take ground balls all night. Part of that was probably because we wanted to walk past our head coach at Lexington, Tommy Williams' house, so to make sure he knew we were going to work. But yeah, no doubt, played here, Walkout Hollow, a lot of great memories. I take a lot of pride in coaching here in Lexington. There's a lot of solid baseball here, from the travel to high school to everything else. And I just want to, I feel lucky to be a part of that and that tradition. So hopefully we can live up to that out here. I think so far we've had a lot of success in signing some solid baseball players for the summer. I would say we're probably about halfway through getting some guys. We're looking for some more arms still, but I feel really good about the guys we're bringing in, especially we mentioned one from West Point. I've had a chance to go on a couple trips with this kid. He's a really good player, super guy. So we're lucky to have him just for the month that we're allowed to. He needs to get back for his military obligations. But yeah, I think we'll have a brand new baseball that will be fun for the family. Obviously, Bill and Theo and these guys do a great job at in between innings and everything else that goes on here at the ballpark. My goal here is to put a team on the field that's just going to compete hard as they can every single day. Wins or losses, they'll take care of themselves. I think, but with the talent we'll have, I think we'll end up getting some W's. And for me, that's really what I'm all about. I'm looking to win the game. I'm looking to win the series. I'm looking to win the championship, and that'll be our number one goal. We'll play the right way, we'll act the right way, and all that type of stuff. Like I said, I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys again for coming. If anyone has any questions, I'm willing to answer those as well.
Before we go to Q&A, Patrick Montgomery, United States Army, has a presentation to make.
Absolutely. This will make filling out Bennett's name in the lineup a little easier. Awesome. We have the binder and one of our great pens for you. So
great.
Thank you for having the book.
Thank you. That's exciting. I had a chance to go to Cuba on a mission trip. It was a mission/baseball trip with this cadet Bennett. Now he is so outstanding guy, great player. I think he's a second baseman now. I think he's had a couple arm surgeries, but the kid is a really good player and an even better person. So we're lucky to have him. Very good. Yes, sir.
Matt, having played under a couple of legendary coaches like Jack Leggett and Tim Corbin, what principles did you learn from them that you might transition into how your style of coaching is here with the Blowfish?
Right, so just really with those two, I appreciate you mentioning those guys, and really everyone else that I had an opportunity to play for and against in my professional career. That's what I've done. As a head coach in the minor leagues and at Ben Lippen, I try to just take everything I can, the positives from every manager I played for, and just really remember and understand how I wanted to be treated on the field as a player. And I think that's super important. I think the guys have got to respect you. I think just trying to be as real and as just honest and upfront with guys as possible. That's the way I always wanted it, especially at the professional level when you're dealing with it's your job now, right? You want to know how long you're going to have this job. But yeah, with Coach Leggett, it was really just about intensity. When you're young and you're a freshman or sophomore, it's tough. He's tough to play for. He's in your face every day. But it's just about never taking a play off. Coach Corbin was really the same way. Coach Corbin. The thing that always impressed me about him was he would remember everything. It wouldn't matter. I would see him talking to people from other schools we would play, and he could name their dog or the street they lived on. And they didn't even go to Clemson. So this guy was the ultimate pro. And I think everyone else has said that about him the last few years at Vanderbilt, and what an amazing job he's done there, right? So for me, Coach Corbin's Ultimate Pro, the best. I still talk with him. They just started fall ball a few weeks ago, a little bit later than most people, so I anticipate getting 3 or 4 guys from them as well. So I'm looking forward to that. Vanderbilt, correct. And we have 2 Clemson guys coming so far. Again, the same thing after fall ball. Once we see the arms, I'm hoping to max out and get all 4 guys from Clemson. A couple special kids. I think they're going to be freshman guys that turned down a draft pick to come to Clemson. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, no doubt, those 2 guys are every day in my baseball. Whether it's the way I train when I played, to how I coach high school kids, to how I manage the guys here. Coach Corbett and Coach Padgett will be there every day for sure. Yes, sir.
Tony Ballman, Twin City News in Batesburg, Leesville, and the team is based here in Lexington. But as a Lexington native, how important is it to you to help brand this baseball team as a county-wide baseball team?
I think it's super important. We're just obviously located here in Lexington, but I think that's one of the things we talk about, trying to represent this area from. All the kids that are in high school from any area around Lexington, if they've gone off to play college, we do try to see if they're available to come play for us. We want hometown guys here in the stadium. But I'm with you, yeah, for sure. All of Lexington County, I think we should represent it all, and I think that's what we will do. Anyone else have anything? Yes, sir.
You've had an extended minor league career. Can you name a few of the players that you played with who had most influence on you?
Wow. A couple of them, none of you guys will know. A couple of them maybe will. Maybe the ones that you will know, my second year in AA, in 2003, we were with the Mudcats up in outside of Zebulon. Miguel Cabrera was on our team. He was a 19-year-old kid. I think he was in a slump, down to about 420 average, and then they called him up. It was truly unbelievable. I don't know how much time, but so the story about Miguel, that game, so we were in West Tennessee, and I was an outfielder at the time, and Miguel was playing third base, and the bus pulls up to the ballpark to play the Cubs AA affiliate. And about 5 guys, we called the guys with slacks, get out their car. So the front office from Miami was in town, and we're like, okay. And we realized someone in the big leagues in the outfield had gotten hurt. So of course we're all excited. So maybe this is our chance. And we get to the clubhouse, and Miguel is asked if he's ever played outfield. So at that point, we all figured we were in a little bit of trouble. But he said no. So now we get our hopes back up again. He takes fly balls before the game. About the 5th or 6th inning, someone hits a ball about halfway up a 10-foot wall, and he climbs it and makes the play. And at that point, we realized that he was now an outfielder. We were all in trouble. But same thing happened the next day. And the Marlins, it's really kind of funny story. The Marlins had a rule we had to get to first base at a certain amount of time on a ground ball. So we had to hustle down the line. And he rolled over a ball, and it wasn't his best effort, but it was probably under the time. And the manager comes down and tells him, "Hey, you're done for the day." And at the time, he did not understand English a whole lot, and he was not great at speaking it. But he was like, "No, next time I'll run hard." And the manager's like, "No, you're down." And at 19, this game was his life. And so after about the 3rd time of saying, "Next time I'll run hard," he's starting to get upset, and he's starting to get emotional. And so finally they tell him, "No, we're taking you out because you're going to the big leagues. You'll be playing tomorrow." And at that point, he's crying. He's doing this whole thing. Well, the next night we were in this clubhouse was about a quarter the size of this room. The TV was honestly this big. And we're watching, and that was the night, right? Clemens buzzes his tower. Next pitch, hits the opposite field home run, win the game. And that was, that's how we all know Miguel Cabrera now. But I remember just seeing the way that kid worked at 19 and just realizing who he was. But I'll mention a couple of guys that you won't know, but Derek Wathen and Chris Ashby, top 2 teammates of all time. Amazing guys. Derek's father was Duke Wathen, who played and managed the Kansas City Royals for a while. But we were drafted the same year, and it was really just about learning the pro game and just learning that it is a job and learning how to go about it just day to day, and just you can't ride the roller coaster emotionally every day or you just go crazy. So yeah, quite a few guys out there. But
Did you keep a diary and complain about everywhere there is?
right, I kind of regret that I did not keep a diary, but yeah, I love this game. I've got it all logged away. I can remember it all. I think about it a lot. Yeah, I'm a lifer. So I signed up to coach these guys in the summer. I'm coaching a high school team, so baseball is a big part of my life. But I remember all the stops and all the places for sure. Anything else from anyone? Very good. All right.